Hi guys, how are you? Hi Cass, hi Sarah, hi Kaylee, hi Audrey, hi Kathleen, hi Lauren, hi Lori, hi Lauren. How are we? I'm late tonight. Hi Ellen, hi Linz. Everybody's here. Hi Connie. Good to see everybody. How's everybody's day? Hi Julianne, hi Marie. Sammy's here. Casey, hi. Lissy, hi. Hi, hi, hi. I am good too. Friday. It's like my Wednesday with the job, my human job. It's been a week and a day, but all is good and will be good. Yes, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, right? Sarah's a subscriber. Hi. So yeah, I set up like a subscription thing. I'm still learning TikTok, but I figured it would be cool. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Murph. I told a couple of family members about your lives and they will be watching tonight. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Hi, Allie. Yeah, I set up a subscription, so it's gonna have just like unedited content. It's mostly because I just don't think that all people will want to see like just me talking about random stuff, but I think there is a good amount of you that would like some of the unedited kind of thoughts that I have in content. And then we'll do some like subscriber only live events. I was thinking maybe a couple of like workshops or something, and yeah, just something a little bit more like informal and kind of fun. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Kaylee. That's so exciting. I think it'll be fun to build like a little community there. So I'm excited for it. Thank you guys all for joining. If you're new here, my name is Cass. I am a psychic medium and spiritual coach. Oh, thanks for subscribing, guys. Yeah. There's a couple of videos up there now. But yeah, as cause I just like live a somewhat nomadic lifestyle, I'll say. I really just like plan my days around like what spirit is leading me to do other than my responsibilities that I have. But even my responsibilities, I try to sneak in like guidance. And then I also just work on like connecting with nature a lot and stuff like that. So I just I'm going to try to show you guys as much of that as possible to hope give everybody a little bit of inspiration, because I know it's hard to like take time away from our day-to-day responsibilities in order to kind of like branch out and do different things. So hi, Nikki. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follows already, guys. You guys are the best. Sammy's here. Kim is here. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. I love it. Hi, Emily. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Katie. Just joined. So yeah, my name is Cass. I am a psychic medium and spiritual coach. I come on here to do live mediumship readings as well as just work to bridge the gap between the spirit world and the physical world. It's really my passion in life, after going through a pretty significant awakening and healing journey and developing my spiritual gifts, for there to be more awareness of how close our loved ones still are to us and how we truly exist within the spirit world and the spirit world exists within us, and we are all divine beings of love and light that are just weighed down by our human experience. And once we start to recognize that the spirit world is really like right here, just at a higher vibration that doesn't have like physical bodies, we can feel our loved ones around us through our energetic centers, and that's how I communicate with them. But we can feel them around more. We can feel our team of support around us more, our guides, our angels, etc. We have a whole team, every single one of us, that's like ready to help us whenever we're ready to be helped. So, and we also come here for a reason, guys. And I think that's another thing that's really important to keep in our awareness as we move about our days. So, we come here for a reason and to learn certain lessons, and we have this blueprint. And hi, Tara. Katie says, hello, all my journals and books are here. Started the Celestine Prophecy. Yay, that's so exciting. What is the soul cord? Gabriella says. As you guys might know, if you've watched me before, I do have like a little bit of different takes on some things, but a soul cord is technically, so we all have souls and where our soul is using this physical body on earth to remain on earth, to experience human life. And that's so that we can learn lessons and move through the densities of the human experience to learn really tough lessons. But we are all souls existing just as our loved ones are all souls as well. And we can have attachments to other souls based on experiences in other lifetimes in this lifetime, as well as kind of like responsibilities to each other's souls to help each other's souls. So that's how I see souls as connected. But yeah, I just want to spread awareness that we are very much guided, supported, and loved throughout our journeys here, that we're here for a reason, and that we all can access this beautiful support and guidance and remember why we came here through healing and in developing our spirituality and all of that stuff. So thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, thank you for the follows. As I said before, I started like this new subscription thing that's going to be fun, just to like give you a little bit more insight as to how I live my life as a psychic medium, and some more inspiration that's kind of unedited and unfiltered. So that'll be fun. Hi guys, thank you for joining. Hi Donna. So yeah, it should be fun. And hopefully if you have been watching this for a few weeks now, you're starting to kind of feel your loved ones around you more, or just open up your awareness to the bigger picture of things, because when we open up to the bigger picture of things, it just makes those really tough human experiences a lot easier to move through. So why are some of our souls hurt repeatedly? Don't worry, be happy says, that is because we are, oh, thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you so much. Why are some of our souls hurt repeatedly? It's to learn lessons. It's my belief that we have this kind of like blueprint or path that we can follow. Our ego and our free will allow us to choose decisions that are either very much aligned to that path, or that take us off of our path, that create more obstacles for us. So due to like other people's influences in our lives, our egos and our choices and just things that happen, we may veer off our path, and that's when we get hurt. And that's sad. But it's all for a reason, and we actually grow more when we're hurt more. So it really is, I really do look at it as we come here signing up to be well equipped. We might not feel like it in our human experience, guys, but we are well equipped to handle these really hard things. Heather, how do I get closure? Getting closure, I think, is a really personal experience. And yes, hi Mandy, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes, guys, too. But it's a really personal thing, and everybody processes grief differently. And yes, mediums like myself can connect you to your loved ones, and that's a beautiful experience. However, I'm not sure that any mediumship reading can really heal your heart, okay? And I really, hi Nicole T, good to see you. I really believe that moving through our grief in a healthy way, and really going through a healing process, and understanding why the grief is happening to us in the ways that it is really important in order to get closure. There's a lot more happening internally within our emotions than we recognize, and that is where true closure comes from, not from someone giving you answers, although it can be a peace of mind, but you're not healing totally. But it's a good supplement to a healing and grief journey. Oh my gosh, Mike and Stacy are here. They're subscribing as well. Does Stacy have a subscription? Hi, good to see you. Thank you for joining. I just want to live simplistic, but my health over the past 20 years has been beyond what I think. Health, a lot of health has to do with our energy and has to do with our emotions. So I just highly recommend, if you're having health issues, to look into your energy and look into your stagnant emotions, or like the trauma that needs to be processed in order for your energy to be lifted, so your body can function in the way that it's meant to. Yeah, you can just subscribe now. So, oh my gosh, so many subscriptions, guys. Thank you so much. So I started the subscription. It's $3.99 a month. essentially it's just going to be me being a little bit more like informal and just kind of like showing you guys my day. I don't think that everybody wants to see that, so I did make it a little bit more exclusive. But on with the subscription, we'll also have some subscription only live events like Q&A sessions, mini readings, things like that. And then we also will do, what else was I thinking of doing? Other fun stuff that I can't remember right now. So I remember you talking about it. I want to subscribe. Yeah, you can just click the subscribe button right at the top. I guess there was a 5-person goal. So if you subscribe, Debbie will meet the goal. Thank you. So yeah, we'll do a couple of readings tonight and I'll answer some more questions. I also started a YouTube channel. So if you guys miss a live and you're interested, or if you get a reading during this live, you can go to the YouTube channel to access the video of it. So you don't have to depend on me sending you it, because I know it's been tough for me to do that. Oh my gosh, Stacey and Jasmine just allowed us to meet our goals. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. This is awesome. Just subscribe, my girl. Thank you. So yeah, so if you are interested in like watching part of a live again, or showing someone, or you received a reading or whatever, or you missed one, you can go to YouTube, and it's Connections with Cass on YouTube, and then my name, that's my handle here and there, and then my name in both places is CassMedium_4411. So that is exciting too. And thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. I just want to be able to bridge the gap between the spirit world and the physical world as much as possible, so that as many people as possible can gain awareness that once we start to connect with the spirit world a little bit more, and we know that we're guided and supported and loved in this lifetime, and we have this kind of blueprint that if we follow leads to a much easier, fulfilled, happy life. Oh, the stickers. Thank you. So yeah. Oh, Mandy subscribed too. Thank you guys. So yeah, the more, I just want to be able to reach as many people as I can in order to just connect people with their loved ones, and also bridge this gap between the spirit world and the physical world, so that more people can just live easier, calm, peaceful, aligned lives. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I think we'll start to do a reading if you guys want. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, should we do a reading? So if you're new here, my name is Cass. I'm a psychic medium and spiritual coach. I do free mediumship readings that are spirit-led. So spirit-led means I'm going to ask spirit to send someone forward, and I trust, oh, I love the stickers. Is that what they're called? Do I hit where it says Wave Riders? Where does she hit the subscription button, guys? Can you help me? Yes, Sarah says, thank you. Yeah, so if you're new here, I do spirit-led mediumship readings, which means, let's go, girl. I'm going to start to connect to spirit and ask spirit to send someone forward. I'm going to provide evidence of who that person is. Usually I'll provide like 10 or 12 pieces of evidence. Thank you, Vintage Chick. Thank you. I was thinking of you for the subscriber too. I don't know if you're interested, but I don't know why I was thinking about you when I was making some of that stuff. I feel like you might like the content. So I'm going to provide 10 or 12 pieces of evidence of who this past loved one is. And then I will check in with you guys. And hi, Kalina. I will check in with you guys to see if you can take 85, 90, 95, or 100% of the evidence. Then it would, thank you for the follow, Debbie. Thank you. And then at which point I will, thank you guys. Hi, Mimi. Provide a little bit more evidence to whoever this is for. And I will then relay a message regarding something that's going on in the person's life. So the thing that I want to share with you guys before I get started tonight is that if you've watched my readings before, I don't give up on spirit. So some mediums, if they can't find the person in a certain amount of time, they'll kind of like move on. I won't move on. I really feel that whoever's coming through is coming through for a reason. So please only, thank you for the follow, Jordy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Barbie. You guys are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, please only really claim the evidence if you can really take it. Don't try to make it fit, because then it just makes it a little bit harder to find the person. And then it just takes up time, basically. And I like to be able to talk to you guys as much as I can and do as many readings as I can. So if you can take 85, 90, 95, or 100%, let me know when I prompt you after the 10 to 12 pieces of evidence, and then we'll go from there. So thank you, Lauren, for the subscription. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm excited to get to know you guys a little bit more. And if you like this kind of stuff and are interested in a private reading as well, I do spirit led here, so we just kind of see who comes through. But in a private reading, you are able to ask for a specific person. And good question. What? Oh, your name is really hard. Isa. Cassie? Can I call you Cassie? Hi, Amanda. So, what was I saying? I just lost my train of thought. The November course is going to be restructured, so I would just hold on to that question for another day, and I will message you, actually. I'll message you the answer. It's Cassie, LOL, but my username is spelled backwards and forward. Oh, I was like, I'm not going to be able to say that. Okay. I am going to be turning that November course, the 4-week course, into like probably a 2.5-hour workshop on one day in November. So I would recommend doing that. Yes. And then I also do one-on-one mentorship. And then I also, if you're interested in exploring your spiritual gifts, and you've already started to do that a little bit, I do a practice circle Wednesday nights at 8:00. There's a link for it on my website. So it's Beginners Psychic and Mediumship Practice Circle. If you're interested, you can see the Zoom ID there. It's free. And Kaylee, yeah, I will. So I'm going to try to do like one live a week, basically. That's like something different. So we'll do like mini readings one week, and then I'll do like intuitive guidance, question and answer sessions the next week. Oh, Pamela, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. So yeah, we'll do some fun stuff. And then we might even do like, I'll throw in like a workshop for subscribers or something, because I know everybody's like really interested in all of the healing and spiritual stuff too. So not just the readings, which it's been such a surprise for me. And I'm just so grateful that you guys are on board, because it's so amazing to be able to share this kind of knowledge and just energy with you all. And thank you, Yvonne. I loved giving you a reading. So yeah, you can also book a private reading at connectionswithcass.com. And those are 45-minute mediumship readings or soul readings that really do a deep dive into your whole purpose here and what's going on. We do mediumship, we do psychic work, we do energy work, we do what else? Akashic records, all the things. So Jordy, if you need spirituality, you are in the right spot. Hi, Jira. So if you're interested in a private reading, connectionswithcass.com. But subscribing also will just give you some more information, knowledge, awareness, and a little look into my life as a psychic medium. It's kind of weird. So yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. So I'm going to start to connect now. And then if you can take 85, 90, 95, or 100% of the evidence, let me know in the chat when I start to connect. Christina says your energy is so calming to me. I'm so glad. That's my goal. I just want to be able, oh, thank you for the rose. Hi, Curly Cutie. I just want to be able to share good energy with you all. You guys all have amazing energy, and just create a space where we can talk about living a more aligned life. And that includes being in touch with our loved ones, which is why I provide the free mediumship readings here. So yay, another subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And roses, thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. This is just awesome. Thank you. Okay, I'm really going to start to connect, so I'm not going to look at the chat, so I apologize. But I'm going to start to connect, and then we'll bring somebody through and see where spirit takes us. Okay, I have a woman stepping forward. She's in her mid to late 60s when she passes. I do see her with like shorter hair, but blonde, like a dark blonde. She would have been a smoker. And I do get the sense that she would have had complications from smoking. I'm not sure if that's how she passes, but she would have had complications from smoking. I'm going to give about 10 more pieces of evidence, guys, so I'm not going to check the chat until 10 more pieces. Please don't comment like specific things about each evidence. Oh my God, should there be a Life Water sticker? Yeah, maybe they'll sponsor us all here. That's so funny. Okay, focus. Okay. She also had a good sense of humor because she's like, I'm like, sorry. And she's laughing like, no harm. So this woman would have had a good sense of humor. I'm going to give about 9 more pieces of evidence and then I'll check. And I just need to see 85, 90, 95, or 100%. You know, nothing is a coincidence. And so I was seeing her skin very like dried out. And I thought it was from smoking, which it partially is. Like she has like very wrinkly skin for her age, like noticeable. I feel like she didn't like to drink water, and I don't think that nothing is a coincidence. I don't think this woman would have drank plain water, and I think that whoever is listening to this would recognize that about her. She was a sports fan. She's funny. She's pretty animated too. So she's like a go-getter kind of thing, and she would have cheered. I think she liked football. Cause I see her with a jersey on, but it looks like, I'm confused because I think she would have liked sports in general because it looks like a baseball shirt that she's wearing, but I see her like yelling at the TV. It made me feel like football. I think that they would have had her and her husband. I'm seeing her husband had a lot of health issues as well. And he's a bigger guy. They would have had like Sunday football parties, but I think that they also liked baseball a lot. And let me just get 2 more things here. I do see them with at least a daughter. I believe it's a daughter and a son. And I believe they both passed. So this is a couple. They both passed fairly early. I don't believe her husband is still alive. And he dies of, he passes of like lifestyle related health choices as well. I just don't think that they were very healthy. But I do see her being like a crazy busybody, and I am getting that the name Jen would be significant. Jen, a J name. I believe it's Jen. Okay. So I have a woman coming forward. Thank you guys so much for letting everybody know in the chat because I don't have a moderator tonight. So if you can take 85, 90, 95, or 100% of the evidence here, please let me know in the chat. Right now, I had a woman step forward first. Her husband is with her as well, but the woman is average height, I would say 5'4", 5'5". She does have like blonde hair. She would have dyed it. She passes in her mid to late 60s, I believe. Could be earlier 60s. I'm going to say mid 60s. Her skin is very wrinkled. Like to the point where she would have gone to the doctor about it, I feel like. She was a smoker. I don't think she liked plain water. I do see her drinking diet soda as well. And then, that would be awesome, Sammy, actually. Oh, Susan says 98%. And the name Jen is, very relevant. Probably, I believe, not probably, I believe they have a son and a daughter. Baseball and football, definitely football parties. Thank you, Kaylee. Susan, are you able to ask to come? Oh, we have a lot. Allie's 98%. I'm going to ask you guys. So I first saw, I don't know if this is 65 and 68. And then the name Jen has to be either, so probably not on Jean. I feel like it's Jen, and I feel like it's either the woman or her daughter. And the age, she could have been a little bit younger, but definitely not older, Christy. Allie and Susan. Water, no. Donna says 98% too. Okay, let me just get. I'm gonna get two more things, guys, and I'm gonna try to ask for something really specific. I'm actually gonna describe her husband because I'm seeing him very clearly. So her husband is not a very tall man. I would say he's around 5'10", 5'11", very overweight. I'm not sure if he was diabetic or had health complications due to his eating and drinking habits. Not drinking alcohol necessarily, but the water thing. She's bringing back. Yeah, thank you very much, Sammy. And I think I did it right. And okay, Allie says can't relate anymore. Okay, perfect. That's the goal, is to get it down to 7. But just because it's not for you guys, anybody that said, okay, thank you so much, Sammy. Anyone that said, okay, I feel like I can take this. This is your loved ones pushing you here tonight to be like, hello, this is real. Like, you thought of me, and to be open to this, experience, and for them to come in and for you to hear the message that's going to come through from this higher perspective, this beautiful insight. So I am just going to thank you for the follows, thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, guys. My name's Cass. I'm a psychic medium, spiritual coach. I do free spirit-led mediumship readings here as much as I can to connect as many people as I can with their loved ones, as well as provide awareness that our loved ones are very much still with us. And as we move through this reading, I'm going to provide evidence of who this person is. I believe they're for Susan, but she would have to request to be a guest. I can't request her because she's private. So Susan, if you... Hi, Brandy. Thank you for joining. I feel like... okay, you press the two little people down here, the guests. At the bottom of the screen, there's like a pink and a blue person. And so Susan is most likely, from how I feel this is going, because she was the first one to reply 98%, and she keeps saying yes, yes, yes to all the evidence that I am giving. Then... we're going to provide a little bit more evidence for her and then receive a message for something that's going on in her life right now from them. That being said, that message, guys, we can all take the beautiful insight that our loved ones have, because they're coming in from this higher perspective that is free of free will, free of ego, and it's just full of unconditional love and light, and truly is here to help all of us on our journeys. Just because it's not our loved one doesn't mean that we won't go through whatever Susan is going through. Oh, I see you, Susan. Thank you. Susan is going through, or we can't take some of the information and use it later on in life. So, Susan, yeah, thank you for figuring that out. Hi, Sheila. Good to see you. Hi, Susan.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can. I think
Okay,
my volume was down. I apologize.
okay. I
So
was trying to go on video. I'm actually in my pajamas. I actually had no idea that this would actually be me. So,
No, you don't have to go on video if you don't want.
okay.
But I love that you're in your pajamas. That's the best way to be on TikTok. So, have you ever had a mediumship reading before?
Um, I have, yes.
Okay, cool.
Not on TikTok. I've gone to one before, but
Okay,
like in
cool.
person,
Okay, so you can
but
take.
not for the people that I think this is,
Okay,
if that makes sense.
yeah. So you can take a
Okay.
woman in her mid 60s that passes. She definitely is like dehydrated. There's something about being dehydrated. And I do believe that she would have been a smoker. She really loves sports. She was very animated. Like I see her
So
yelling
the
at the
only
TV with the guys. Hmm?
Yeah, so the only piece was the age piece. She was a little bit older, but everything else was like spot on. Huge,
Okay.
huge smoker. Definitely screamed at the TV for sporting events, was in the jerseys, was cursing at the TV for sporting events.
Like
Um,
wearing the jerseys.
yep, in the jerseys. Definitely, again, smoker, smoking related illnesses. Um,
And would you understand that first of all, I'd like to ask if you can understand that she was from like somewhere like northeast of the United States?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, there's
yeah,
some where there's changing of seasons, and there's something about being a
yes,
little tougher from where she's from.
yeah, yes.
Okay, thank you. I don't know, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, like anywhere.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. That's what I was going to say first. Why don't we just say what we get? Okay. So, and can you tell me how you connect with her with the name Jen as well?
That's actually my daughter, so it would have been her granddaughter.
Better? Okay, perfect. Thank you. And can you understand that her husband would be about 5'10", 5'11", very overweight and would have passed? I don't know if it's like, I think he would have had diabetes or some health complications like diabetes. Um,
Well, and that's
Also could
that's
have.
why I said that. That's why I said the 98% because he was a little bit taller. He was actually a little over 6 feet, but he was very overweight, diabetic, multiple complications from diabetes. Ended up in a nursing home relating to that and passed with
Okay.
complications.
Okay, I
To
do feel okay. Thank you. That all resonates a lot for me. And I do see him. I want to tell you, I see him in like a. Would he have worn like plain polo shirts? I'm seeing like a green, blue or blue. It's like a blurry movie for me when I see things. But he has like a polo shirt on, not fancy though,
what, like more like a kind of like collared, like golfy kind of shirt.
like a collared
Yeah,
golf shirt, plain.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. That's him.
yeah.
Yeah, he would have had a really good sense of humor as well. They both had really good senses of humor, actually. Um, and you would understand that they had two children, you and a brother.
Well, I guess I counted as the daughter because they didn't have any biological daughters, but my husband, I kind of was counting me and my
Oh,
husband
it's his parent. Okay, got it. And
since it was technically his parents, like so they were my in-laws.
yep. And she wants to talk about her career. And would you connect with the name, an L name with her as well? I wanted to say like Leslie or
For her middle name, not first name.
yeah, that's okay. What
Yeah,
would
is that
her?
okay? And I'm trying to remember what it was because I always remember she just used the initial as her middle name. Like when
Oh,
she would
okay.
write her name, she had her full name and then middle initial L and then the last name.
Okay, thank you. And then I'm seeing D too, but I'm just gonna leave that. And
Actually, that was her maiden name before she got married. That was what her last name started with.
oh, okay, I'm seeing like cursive writing.
Oh, she
um,
always wrote in cursive.
yeah, she had like nice writing, cursive writing. And would you understand that she worked in administration?
Yeah. Yeah. It was education, but it was some of it was teaching, some of it was more of like administrative.
Okay. I'm seeing,
Does that
yeah,
make
I'm
sense
seeing
or
her
no?
paperwork and lots of
Okay.
papers and stuff. And um, I also see, but it's funny because she would have worn her jerseys. I think she was allowed to wear her jerseys to work or something
Yes.
occasionally. Um,
Oh, yes. Whenever she could, she would wear them.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah, that's funny. I'll just get like two more things from them. Um, this room that they're sitting in to watch the games, I feel it
Hmm.
being, I don't know if there was an exceptional amount of windows, but it was really sunny. They spent a lot of time in this. It's like a very airy, sunny um, living room. I feel like they were very proud of their home. Would you understand that?
Yes. Yes. So when they retired, they moved to another state and kind of designed it the way they wanted it to. And it was very open airy, and they picked out exactly what they wanted. And yes, they would sit in this room with the TV and everything exactly set up the
Oh,
way.
that's awesome. Yeah,
And
totally.
they would actually have people over and host parties there to watch the games.
Oh, okay. Like I said earlier, that was one of the first things that came through. That's awesome. Thank you. And okay, well, it's definitely them. And
Okay.
um, I'm gonna ask them for a message for you. And as I said before, for anybody that's watching, guys, we can always take this insight that comes from their higher perspective. They're coming in with just beautiful amounts of love. I haven't said that yet, but they are coming in with beautiful amounts of love and understanding and light, and want you to know that they are very much in your life still. I do feel that they connect with you guys through birds. I always ask, like, do you send specific signs that I could share with them? And they showed me birds flying next to their window. I don't know if they had a bird feeder at their home, but I do feel like birds are significant for their one of their signs that they send. And
That's that's actually kind of crazy because after they passed, my husband got a bird feeder for our house, and he likes to sit and watch the birds. And
oh, well, they're there sending the birds
oh,
over.
and so I guess those are the birds that keep coming.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, yeah. They're sending them over for you. That's so cool.
Oh, wow.
And um, But do you understand that your husband is kind of like a sensitive kind of guy, but he doesn't like to talk about his emotions, but he takes things in really to heart.
Are you sure you haven't met him? Because that's like spot on.
His mom's telling me how he is actually, so it's like I'm meeting him.
Okay.
Uh, he there's just so much love and encouragement for him to talk about his feelings a little bit more. His mom just wants to comfort him through the pain of losing them for sure, and she really, really wants him to know that she is with him all of the time. And I don't know if she would do this as a joke to him, but she just showed me her like giving the back of his head a little tap. um,
Here she probably would.
like in a funny way, not like a
Yeah.
like me,
Right. Yeah.
but like a teasing way. She's like, "Oh, I'm there to comfort him, but I'll also give him a little tap when he needs one, to keep him on track." So please just let him know that they are with him. Like there's a big, big push for him to
I
really
totally
be
wish he
understood.
was home right now because he would love to hear this. I will definitely. I'm going to be calling him after this. Like,
Yeah. And I am going to post these on my YouTube channel, like the full live,
okay.
so that he could watch it after too.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
And they actually, hold on one second. You bring a good, they're really honored to have you in the family because you bring a real practical balance to the relationship. Would you understand that you're pretty rational and practical?
Yes.
Okay, they love that about you.
Okay.
and they're showing me how they kind of like had their balance of a relationship, and they're like they're doing it too, they're doing it too. So they're just so happy for you guys, and definitely with you all of the time. Okay,
Okay, thank you so much.
you're
Oh
welcome.
my
Have a
gosh, wow. Thank you so much. You too.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, that was so cute. They were so cute to connect with. Oh, you can't pin comments anymore, Sammy. Oh, I'm so glad you guys liked it. Yeah, they're cute. You're welcome, Susan. Thank you guys for joining. If you just came in, my name is Cass. I'm a psychic medium and spiritual coach. We just, hi Susie, thank you. Jamie, that was amazing. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you to Spirit. Thank you to our loved ones on the other side for sending that information forward. And know that if you did resonate with some of it, it was for you. Spirit leads us here for a reason, and everything that we take in from the spirit world is definitely useful and a beautiful insight for us. So if you just joined, I did just finish up one of the free spirit-led mediumship readings that I'll do tonight. I do that to bridge the gap between the spirit world and the physical world as much as I can, to provide awareness that our loved ones are still very much with us, as well as Debbie says I could watch you for hours. Very much with us, guiding us, loving us, and supporting us through our journeys here on Earth, which can get a little hard. So knowing that we have a team of support on the other side is really helpful as we experience these hard things that we go through. So try to jump on here as much as I can to do these readings, as well as just provide some knowledge and awareness of how this all works. Donna says it was postcard. Yay. That means that a lot of it resonated, and that's for a reason, that Donna's loved ones were coming forward to say, hey, we're here too. And on a large platform like this, I do feel like there's more of those happening, because the spirit can access more people through this channel of my body. So thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. And now the new subscriptions as well. So I did just start a subscriber. I don't know how to say these TikTok words, guys, but I started a subscription thing. It's $3.99 a month. It's just a little bit more insight into my life as a psychic medium, as well as some subscriber only events and subscriber only content, mostly because I don't think everybody wants to see just like my boring. It's not boring, but it's just kind of a unique lifestyle I thought that some of you would like to see, but not everyone probably. So we'll keep that kind of in our private little circle, and we'll build a little community there, which I'm really excited about. And then, yeah, we'll do like more formal stuff on these bigger lives and on my normal page. So I figured it out. I can't pin when there's a reading going when someone's live with you. Oh, good to know, Sammy. Thank you. So yeah, I feel like, yeah, there is a good core group of you guys that are interested. So I wanted to do that, and I think it'll be fun. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the follows. And thank you for Susan for allowing me to connect with your loved ones. Tap, 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 tap. Should we just go right into another one? I think we should just go right into another one. It's 10:35, guys. How does the time go by so fast? Okay, let's do one more. TikTok keeps blocking my subscription payment. Oh no, I'm sorry. Thank you for trying to subscribe. Flies by because we're having fun. So true. So true. Christina, you're asking if your son is here. Other people are asking for guidance. Your son is here. Your son is always with you, okay? Seriously, the one thing that I can tell you for certain through the work that I do is that our loved ones are literally right here. The spirit world exists all around us and a little bit within us. A lot of it within us, but it's hard to explain in a short amount of time. So I'll just describe it as the spirit world is a world that exists around us at the same exact time and place that you are right now. It's just at a higher vibration that doesn't have physicality. So just because our loved ones don't have bodies anymore doesn't mean that they're not existing around us. just as they were before. They're actually more in our lives now. So, because they're able to be with us all of the time, but they just don't have a physical body. So we can't see them with our eyes. We can't hear them with our physical ears, and we can't touch them with our hands per se, but we can experience communication with them energetically, which is how you'll see me communicate to them when I do a mediumship reading. But we all have energetic centers that allow us to receive communication through from the spirit world to ours. So our chakra system is basically like energy portals where it takes in information and energy, and then I am translating it into human speech. But we all are taking in energy. It just depends on how attuned you are to what's going on and how conscious you are, and how, if you learn to interpret the information. But know that your loved ones are always around. They're in a beautiful place, a lot easier than this place, actually. Like, the human experience is very dense, very difficult, and there's a lot that can go wrong because we can choose free will that takes us off our path. But in this higher vibrational world, or plane, we'll say, that exists all around us, there is no free will, there is no ego, and they're just in a place of pure unconditional love. And they see things from this higher perspective. It's not judgmental. There's no negative emotions. There's just pure, like, okay, I see how that experience was on Earth, and now I wouldn't do it that way. Or I see how I affected these people in my life, and it's just a greater awareness. So when we receive messages through mediumship, or even through our own connection to our loved ones on the other side, it's like we are able to we can look at things from a bigger perspective, and we can learn a lot from these quick little messages that we receive, whether it is our own specific loved one or someone else's. Okay. So welcome. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for joining. He is, the biggest thing to know, Christina, is I'm sorry that he was murdered. That is horrible. The biggest thing for you to know is that 50K, thank you guys, and 111. The biggest thing for you to know is that he transitioned immediately to the spirit world, and he has no memory of the pain anymore. He's not with the pain. It's almost like you wake up from a dream. It's like when you enter the spirit world after you pass, it's like you just had a dream, but it doesn't stick with you. And it's just like you're observing it and you're like, okay, that happened. But you're pure love and light, and you're just good to go, really. So just know that he is not suffering at all, and did not suffer any time after his back. Like, he just transitioned to this higher vibrational plane. He looked back, saw what happened, and now he's with you all the time and sending you his love. Thank you for the subscription, guys. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And I'm loving these stickers. Okay, let's do another reading, and then we'll probably head out for the night. I'll be back on during the day tomorrow. Definitely. I say that sometimes, but I'm definitely coming on tomorrow. Probably like early afternoon, late morning probably. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, by the way. And just so you guys know, if you just came in, my name is Cass. I'm a psychic medium, spiritual coach. I do free spirit-led mediumship readings as much as I can on here to bridge the gap between the spirit world and the physical world. I also provide a lot of awareness and knowledge for spirituality, healing, all things that lead us to live a more aligned and purposeful life through our human experience. That can get a little bit difficult. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you. So my goal is just to reach as many people as I can. So all the likes, the shares, the follows do not go unnoticed. And then I also started the new subscription that will give access to some different content, more informal kind of content about my life. And about things I'm thinking about, as well as weekly live events for subscribers only, which will be fun to kind of grow this little community. And so hi, Carrie Ann. And we'll see. I let spirit lead the way. We'll see who comes through. If you can take 85, 90, 95, or 100% of the evidence when prompted, I will ask. I'm going to give about 10 to 12 pieces of evidence. So I work as an evidential medium, which means I validate who this person is and different experiences they had on this earth before providing a message from them for you. But we can all take the message as you heard me give the little spiel before. It comes from a beautiful higher perspective that if we're not going through the situation right now, we probably have before and are still holding on to parts that we need to heal, or we'll go through it, in 2 months from now. And thank you for the gifts. We'll go through it 2 months from now and think back to this time where we got this insight from this higher perspective and be like, oh, that's a better way to look at it. Thank you so much for that, Sammy. So I'll give 10 to 12 pieces of evidence. If you can relate 85 to 90% comment when prompted, that's a beautiful way of putting it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, so we'll get started and see who steps forward. And I won't be looking at the chat for a little bit, guys. So just wait till prompted to respond to any of the evidence, okay? And I'm so thirsty. Okay, I have a man. I got the age of 36, but for some reason on this large platform, you'll see in my private readings, I get the age specifically, but for some reason on the large platform, they can be within a couple years. So I heard the age 36. I'm going to say mid to late 30s when he passes. He does have like longer hair that wisps out, and he would have always worn a baseball cap, but his hair kind of like comes out the sides. He's tall. I would say he's tall and thin. He's very tall and lanky. He's telling me that he would have liked to run or even ran like in the early years of high school, maybe like track even. I'm seeing running shoes. I'm seeing that he would have dressed pretty casual. Like I'm seeing jeans and he actually has like a windbreaker on, like a blue light rain jacket. I see him outside in the rain a lot. I feel like he would have worked outside, but I can't tell what he's doing. Oh, he's in the road. I think he would have done road construction maybe or something. He's on a street with like a rain jacket on, and it's like a cooler temperature, I would say in its 50s, and it's raining, drizzling. And I do get the name, an S name. I believe it's Steven or Steven or Stephanie as significant for him or someone in his very immediate circle. So this would be kids, parents, brothers, sisters, best friend, maybe. And a C name as well. Connor, Chris, Carl is what I heard. And I'm just going to ask about his passing. I do believe that he would have suffered from mental health issues. I'm just going to say, I think he suffered from mental health issues and possibly that included with eating. And he's very thin. I think he passes of health complications of that. And I do see that he would have had either a nephew or a son, but he did not have full custody of the son if it was him. This is definitely a younger male. Okay, so can anybody take 85, 90, 95, or 100% of the evidence? I would say I could do like early 40s maybe, but and if you could just tell me how much you can take in the chat, 85, 90, 95, or 100% of the evidence. And I will start to feel into his personality a little bit because I haven't done that yet as well, but I don't usually feel physical ailments, but I do keep getting lightheaded, like dizzy. I'm going to ask Stephen and then a C name. I believe it was like Carl. I believe this man had an eating disorder. Could anybody relate to that? And his personality is pretty quiet. And he's pretty like gentle, but he struggles a lot with his mind. But he doesn't lash out. He just doesn't talk about it. He tries to like work and stuff, but I keep getting lightheaded. And I do think his mom, she was a smaller woman. She would have suffered from mental health issues as well. Yeah, thank you, Sammy. And okay, Christina, thank you so much. The eating disorder and being very thin at the time of passing is extremely significant here. And I thought he was older than 24, but I could be off. Okay, so for anybody that's answering like 85 to 90%, there's like 3 key points here. And I'd like for you to tell me if you can take 100% of these 3 key points, okay? Eating disorder and thin. Lived in a cool, rainy climate. Worked outside in a cool, rainy climate. And the name Stephen is significant. So if you guys could tell me if you could take 100% of those 3 pieces. So for Gabriella, Christina, D-Weave, that would be excellent. Thank you. We'll figure it out so he can get his message through. He's very sweet and gentle. It's just he's just very quiet and very stuck in his mind. And he I think he would have liked movies too. And I did see him being a runner when he was younger as well. And can anyone take those 3 pieces of evidence? Okay, can you let it's hard for me to keep up with like the one things, the one pieces of evidence here. Um I'll start with Christina and I'll bring you up into the box and we'll see if this resonates. Thank you, Vintage Chick. Yeah, I just need a percent. I just want to find this person. And we don't want to make it fit if it's not okay. Because it's, he's here for a reason. And some mediums will kind of move on or take what fits, but not me. I want to find out who this is for and just make sure we have the right person and relay his message, because that's going to bring through a clearer message for all of us to be aware of. So thank you guys for the likes, the shares, the follows as well. Hi, Ashley. Thank you. And I can do a recap. Yes. So I have a man, he's younger when he passes, I would say in his mid 30s, maybe early 40s. He is in like a rain jacket and he's very thin. I believe that he would have had an eating disorder. Definitely like not a good relationship with food and does not eat when he is going through mental health issues. He does suffer from mental health issues. He always wears a baseball cap and he has dark hair that wisps out quite a bit on the sides of the hat. He does have a younger male around him. I'm not sure if this is a nephew or a son, but if it is his son, he does not have full custody of the son because I see him like once removed from the son. He would have worked, I believe, outside in this cool, rainy climate, and he is wearing running shoes. He made me feel like he was a runner earlier in life, like early high school days. And he is very quiet. He doesn't like lash out. He's going through a lot mentally, but he doesn't lash out. He just, he just kind of keeps to himself and kind of pushes through. Oh, and his mom would have struggled with mental health issues as well. I almost feel that she wasn't, I don't know if it's just emotionally present or present in general. And yeah, as Sammy said, if you could still put, if you're relating and to 85 or 100%, and the name Steven is very important. And then I also got a C name like Carl. I first heard Carl or Chris, like something like that. I'm just going to say a C name. And okay, B-Weave is still 89%. I did ask B-Weave to come up, and I'll then ask Christina to come up, but Christina, I can't request her, so.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. Let me just plug in really quick.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Have you had a mediumship reading before?
I have had a few I don't like psychic more.
Oh, okay, cool. And have you seen me read before?
Yeah, I just recently found you a few weeks ago. I think this is
cool.
like the third reading I've seen you do.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah. So I try to find the person. Cause I think, yeah, everybody steps forward for a reason, especially on a big platform like this. So, are you all set now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Could you tell me how the name, Steven connects and, who this would be for you as well?
Okay. So the Steven and the Carl connected. They were both uncles of ours. I feel like this is my brother.
Oh, okay.
And the mom and mental health stuff kind of resonated. The only thing that really didn't was the, he had like eating disorders, but it was like substance induced, and the mental health things, which led to his like cause of death, I believe.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, and would you have known him to be very thin?
Yeah. Okay. Not so much super tall, but he looked taller because of how thin he was.
So yeah, did you hear me stop myself from saying how tall I thought he was? Because I'm like, oh, you're just very lanky.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I do feel like I'm with you. That's perfect. But he was a little bit younger than I said, that's all?
Yeah.
Okay. And you would understand like hair coming out of his hat here?
Yeah, like I just have been waiting for you to say Adidas hat, and I would just probably pass out.
So, and I should have like a navy blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't I say what I'm seeing? Because I said a navy blue jacket too, like a rain jacket, but I saw that the hat matched the jacket. Anyways, would you understand that he would have spent like a considerable amount outside during the day? So I felt like this was work.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of uh like to be in nature, like outside, wet all the time. He, lived in a boathouse for a little bit, and just is really drawn to water.
Gotcha. And I feel like I brought so much through before, so I'm just going to recap.
Yeah.
In the running shoes, would he have been a runner like in early high school?
Yeah, like kind of really active, like running, like eighth grade era. He even like signed up for like, I don't know what they call it now, like kind of like ROTC. So he would always be like running with his
Yep.
pack. I don't know what they call them.
It's Jack. I don't know either, but I get what you're saying. Okay, let me just see here. So this would be your brother, and yeah. So I just want to confirm. You would understand that your. I don't know if your mom's not physically present, but definitely not emotionally present often. But your dad is.
So we share different dads. Mom has since passed, but dealt with a lot of mental things, and then I was raised by my dad.
Gotcha. And uh, he wants me to bring up your son as well. Do you have a son?
Is named after him.
I was just gonna say that. Oh no.
Share middle names.
You don't have to believe me, but I swear I was gonna say that on everything and anything. I was gonna say he just wants to talk about your son, and I kept asking, "Is it your son? Is it her son? Her son? Her son? My name. Her son. My name." So, okay. And let me see. I'm also seeing. He's showing me now. When he was 12 years old, there's something about changing homes. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
And is there another sister as well that you guys have? Or
Yeah. We share the same moms, different dads.
okay, and would you understand that your other sister also struggles a little bit with the same type of stuff as your mom and your brother, but you do not?
I have overcome so much. Where they like I'm the cycle breaker of the family.
Yay, we love that. A round of applause. That's amazing. Would you understand your sister is going through a hard time right now, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is just like a lot of love there for her. And would you understand that her name begins with a, or there's someone that begins with a K, like Kath? I'm not sure. I'm seeing a K when we talk about her.
Okay, so I have two sisters. I was thinking of the one because that's what we share, but my K sister, yeah, okay.
It could be just he's showing me the sisters. So I do feel like there's one. I can tell you what the one looks like that she's going through something right now. I do see like the color. Hold on. I'll just say I see like a light pink color around, like that she would wear. Pink is significant for her. It's almost like a bright light pink. And I do believe that she would wear her hair up, and her hair is dark. She would wear it in ponytails a lot. Like high ponytails and like a little bit heavier set. Would you understand that to be one of your sisters?
Yeah.
Okay. I do feel like she's the one that's going through more hard stuff right now. So there's love for her. And okay, I'm gonna ask for a message for you now because it's we're definitely with your brother here.
Okay.
And okay, he wants to talk about your relationship. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I feel good, like really good about this. And there's something about like growing. Are how do there's changes on the horizon for your relationship in a good way is how I'll say what I'm feeling.
Okay.
Would that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, we're
If you can't talk about it, that's fine.
okay.
Okay. I'll just say that he feels like very happy and excited,
Oh.
and he's with you. I can only imagine my human self is like, oh, and oh gosh, what else? I'm gonna stop myself from asking you the next question because of this large platform, but I will say that there is it feels his energy when I ask about you feels like this beautiful like breath of fresh air and this lightness, sunshine, like and as he shows me your life and like expanding, it's just like light and bright and airy and like there's something really nice about your relationship that he's very happy about. So I will leave you with that and thank him for stepping forward and leave you with his love. And just know that I didn't say this before, but I was thinking it the whole time. He was sharing it with me the whole time. Like he's able to, there is something about not spending too much time worrying about others. Okay. Because he shows me him sitting next to your sister that he would be bringing up that she's going through a hard time. And he's like, I got it from this side, like actually a lot more than I do. And that happens a lot where they come through and they say they can help more now, actually. So yeah, it just relinquishes the pressure off you a little bit. So he just wants you to enjoy this beautiful life that you're creating for yourself. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Have a wonderful night.
You too.
Aw, that was so cute too. Kate says that was a good one. they're all good, but that was really cute. And see, like it's so important to stick with spirit, even though even I was like, I wasn't sure we were gonna get there with that one, but we did, and it was so beautiful and well worth it. So thank you guys all for sticking with us, finding who that was for, and thank you for joining. My name is Cass. I'm a psychic medium and spiritual coach. If you just joined, I do provide free spirit-led mediumship readings as much as possible. I unfortunately have a human life I live too, so I do this as much as I can. I wish I could do it all day, every day, because I just want to bring your loved ones to you, or bring awareness that your loved ones are still with you is more what I'd like to do. I would like to bridge the gap between the spirit world and the physical world, so you guys know that you are guided, loved, and supported on your journeys here on earth, and your loved ones see everything that you're going through and are sending so much love and so much light. And once we are able to recognize that, we can live more aligned, purposeful, fulfilled, and beautiful lives that are just like a lot just easier, knowing that our loved ones are still right here. So I come on here as much as I can to do the free spirit-led mediumship readings for everyone, as well as offer private readings at connectionswithcass.com. I do 45-minute private readings where you can ask to talk to someone specifically, or just do spirit led like we do here and see who comes through from you. Sometimes the most, I don't want to say random, but unassuming people that you wouldn't think of have the most beautiful messages. You just never know. So yeah, if you'd like to book a reading, you can do that at connectionswithcass.com. It's been so fun getting to know you guys a little bit through those readings. Yvonne is here, I see. And I think Nicole was here too. So it's like, I see all your little names in the chat. And then like when you book, I get to spend the 45 minutes with you and your loved ones. It's been really fun. And I am so happy her brother came through too. There was so much love there. I'm new to TikTok. How do I know when you will be live? You can set up your notifications to notify you when I am live. I come on most nights around 9 o'clock, and then sometimes during the middle of the day, if I end up having like a half hour or something, I'll jump on too. Are spirits ever annoyed when you bring them through after someone asks to hear from them? No, there is no annoying in the spirit world. It's all love and light. Like it's all positive vibes, and they are like ready to help us whenever we're ready to receive them, really. So it's all good. So I'm going to head out for the night, but thank you all for joining. And if you're interested in subscribing, I have the new subscriber thing, a little bit more insight into my life, into this brain of mine that communicates with spirit all day, every day, and kind of like lives very intuitively. I have different pricing based on what type of reading you're going to get. So if you just click the link in my bio, it brings you right to the services page, and then you can see I do soul readings, mediumship readings, and intuitive guidance, question and answer sessions, all sorts of stuff. So thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, thank you for the follows. Hi, Jordan. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys liked the content for tonight. We talk about all things spiritual, all things healing, and then we do mediumship to tie it all together and for us to be aware that our loved ones are still very much here. So yeah, thank you guys all for joining, and thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, thank you for the follows. Thank you to Sammy for being the moderator and pinning those comments. That was amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope that you all have a beautiful night. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something, and I'll be posting this on my YouTube channel. So if you got a reading tonight and you want to share it with your loved ones that are still here, you can just look at it on YouTube, and my handle there is the same as here. It's at Connections with Cass on YouTube. So, okay. I hope you have a beautiful night. Sending you all love and light, and hope you go live while I'm with my bestie tomorrow. Need her to see you. Oh, hopefully we will. Hopefully. Okay. I will try to get on tomorrow late morning, early afternoon. Okay. I love you all. Bye.